Section 2-1 Driving Procedures. Driving the vehicle. The following procedures should be observed to ensure safe driving. Starting the engine, see page 95. Driving. Step 1. With the brake pedal depressed, shift the shift lever to D. See page 98. Step 2. Release the parking brake. See page 102. And step 3. Gradually release the brake pedal and gently push the accelerator pedal to accelerate the vehicle. Stopping. Step 1. With the shift lever in D, push the brake pedal. And step 2. If necessary, set the parking brake. When the vehicle is stopped for an extended period of time, shift the shift lever to P or N. See page 98. Parking the vehicle. Step 1. With the shift lever in D, push the brake pedal. Step 2. Set the parking brake. See page 102. Step 3. Shift the shift lever to P. See page 98. Step 4. Turn the ignition switch to stop the engine. And step 5. Lock the door, making sure that you have the key on your person. Starting on a steep incline. Step 1. Firmly set the parking brake and shift the shift lever to D. Step 2. Gently depress the accelerator pedal. And step 3. Release the parking brake. Braking in your new Lexus. To extend the life of the vehicle, the following precautions are recommended to observe. For the first 200 miles, 300 kilometers, avoid sudden stops. For the first 500 miles, 800 kilometers, do not tow a trailer. For the first 600 miles, 1000 kilometers, do not drive at extremely high speeds. Avoid sudden acceleration. Do not drive continuously in the low gears. Do not drive at a constant speed for extended periods. Operating your vehicle in a foreign country. Comply with the relevant vehicle registration laws and confirm the availability of the correct fuel. See page 380. Caution. When starting the vehicle, always keep your foot on the brake pedal while stopped with the engine running. This prevents the vehicle from creeping. When driving the vehicle, do not drive if you are unfamiliar with the location of the brake and accelerator pedals to avoid depressing the wrong pedal. Accidentally depressing the accelerator pedal instead of the brake pedal will result in sudden acceleration that may lead to an accident that could result in death or serious injury. Do not drive the vehicle over or stop the vehicle near flammable materials. Do not let the vehicle roll backwards while the shift lever is in a driving position, or roll forward while the shift lever is in R. Doing so may cause the engine not to operate or lead to poor brake and steering performance, resulting in an accident or damage to the vehicle. If the smell of exhaust is noticed inside the vehicle, open the windows and check that the back door is closed. Large amounts of exhaust in the vehicle can cause driver drowsiness and eventually death. Have the cause of the problem inspected immediately. Do not under any circumstances shift the shift lever to P, R or N while the vehicle is moving. Doing so can cause significant damage to the transmission and may result in a loss of vehicle control. Do not shift the shift lever to N while the vehicle is moving. Doing so may cause the engine brake not to operate properly and lead to an accident. Do not turn the engine off while driving. The power steering and brake booster systems will not operate properly if the engine is off. Use engine braking, downshift, to maintain a safe speed when driving down a steep hill. Using the brakes continuously may cause the brakes to overheat and lose effectiveness. See page 100. When stopped on an inclined surface, use the brake pedal and parking brake to prevent the vehicle from rolling backward or forward and causing an accident. Be careful when driving on slippery surfaces, as the vehicle may spin or skid when downshifting, rapidly accelerating, braking or turning. Do not adjust the position of the steering wheel, the seat, or the inside or outside rear view mirrors while driving. Doing so may result in a loss of vehicle control that can cause accidents that may result in death or serious injury. Always check that all passengers' arms, heads or other parts of their bodies are not outside the vehicle, as this may result in death or serious injury. Do not drive in excess of the speed limit. Even if the legal speed limit permits it, do not drive over 85 miles per hour, 140 kilometers per hour, unless your vehicle has high-speed capability tires. Driving over 85 miles per hour, 140 km per hour, may result in tire failure, loss of control and death or serious injury. Be sure to consult a tire dealer to determine whether the tires on your vehicle are high-speed capability tires or not before driving at such speeds. If you drive through deep water over about 20 inches (500 mm) in depth, put the vehicle height in the high mode using the active height select switch and then turn off the active height control suspension by pushing the height control switch. Drive your vehicle at 19 miles per hour, 30 kilometers per hour, or less. When shifting the shift lever, be careful not to shift the shift lever with the accelerator pedal depressed. This may lead to unexpected rapid acceleration of the vehicle that may cause an accident and result in death or serious injury. When the vehicle is stopped, do not raise the engine. If the vehicle is in any gear other than P or N, the vehicle may accelerate suddenly and unexpectedly, and may cause an accident. Do not leave the vehicle with the engine running for a long time. If such a situation cannot be avoided, park the vehicle in an open space and check that exhaust fumes do not enter the vehicle interior. Always keep a foot on the brake pedal while the engine is running to prevent an accident caused by the vehicle moving. When the vehicle is parked, do not leave glasses, cigarette lighters, spray cans, or soft drink cans in the vehicle when it is in the sun. Failure to do so may result in the following: gas may leak from a cigarette lighter or spray can, and may lead to a fire. The temperature inside the vehicle may cause the plastic lenses and plastic material of eyeglasses to deform or crack. Soft drink cans may fracture, causing the contents to spray over the interior of the vehicle, and may also cause a short circuit in the vehicle's electrical components. Always apply the parking brake, shift the shift lever to P, stop the engine and lock the vehicle. Do not leave the vehicle unattended while the engine is running. Do not touch the exhaust pipe while the engine is running or immediately after turning the engine off. Doing so may cause burns. Do not leave the engine running in an area with snow buildup, or where snow is expected to fall. Exhaust gases may enter the vehicle and cause gas poisoning. When taking a nap in the vehicle, always turn the engine off. Otherwise, you may accidentally move the shift lever or press the accelerator pedal, which could cause an accident or fire due to abnormal engine overheating. Additionally, if the vehicle is parked in a poorly ventilated area, exhaust fumes may enter the vehicle and cause gas poisoning. When braking the vehicle, when the brakes are wet, drive more cautiously. Braking distance increases when the brakes are wet, and may cause one side of the vehicle to brake differently than the other side. Also, the parking brake may not securely hold the vehicle. If the power brake assist function does not operate, do not follow other vehicles closely and avoid downhill or sharp turns that require braking. In this case, braking is still possible, but it will require more force on the pedal than usual. Braking distance may also increase. Do not pump the brake pedal if the engine stalls. Each push on the pedal uses up your reserved brake fluid pressure. The brake system consists of two individual hydraulic systems. If one of the systems fails, the other will still operate. In this case, the brake pedal should be depressed more firmly than usual and braking distance becomes longer. Do not drive your vehicle with only a single brake system. Have your brakes fixed immediately. Notice: while driving the vehicle, do not use the accelerator pedal or depress accelerator and brake pedals together to hold the vehicle on a hill. When parking the vehicle, always put the shift lever in P. Failure to do so may cause the vehicle to move, or the vehicle may accelerate suddenly if the accelerator pedal is accidentally depressed. Avoiding damage to vehicle parts. Do not turn the steering wheel fully in either direction and hold it there for a long time. Doing so may damage the power steering pump. When driving over bumps in the road, drive as slowly as possible to avoid damaging the wheels, underside of the vehicle, etc. If you hear a squealing or scraping noise, brake pad wear limit indicators. Have your Lexus dealer check and replace the brake pads as soon as possible. The rotor damage can result if the pads are not replaced when needed. If you get a flat tire while driving, a flat or damaged tire may cause the following situations. Hold the steering wheel firmly and gradually press the brake pedal to slow down the vehicle. It may be difficult to control your vehicle. The vehicle will make abnormal sounds. the vehicle will behave abnormally. Replace a flat tire with a new one. See page 356. Starting the engine. Ignition switch. 1. Lock. The steering wheel is locked and the key can be removed. 2. ACC. Some electrical components such as the audio system can be used. 3. On. All electrical components can be used. And 4. Start. For starting the engine. Starting the engine. Step 1. Check that the parking brake is set. Step 2. Turn off unnecessary lights and accessories. Step 3. Check that the shift lever is set in P. Step 4. Sit in the driver's seat and firmly depress the brake pedal. And Step 5. Turn the ignition switch to the start position to start the engine. Turning the key from ACC to lock. Step 1. Shift the shift lever to P. And Step 2. Push in the key and turn to the lock position. Steering lock release. When starting the engine, the ignition switch may seem stuck in the lock position. To free it, turn the ignition key while turning the steering wheel slightly in either direction. Starting the engine using the flat key. Step 1. Remove the flat key from its case. Insert the key into the ignition switch. Step 2. Bring the key case close to the ignition switch within 10 seconds as indicated by an arrow. Step 3. Put the key case away when the security indicator light goes out. This means the engine immobilizer system has turned off. And Step 4. Start the engine within 60 seconds after the security indicator light goes off. Leak detection pump. Several hours after the engine is turned off, you may hear a sound coming from underneath the luggage compartment for several minutes. This is normal operation and does not indicate a malfunction. Caution: when starting the engine, always start the engine while sitting in the driver's seat. Do not press the accelerator pedal while starting the engine under any circumstances. Doing so may cause an accident resulting in death or serious injury. Caution while driving: do not turn the ignition switch to the lock position. If in an emergency, you must turn the engine off while the vehicle is moving. Turn the key to only to the ACC position. Notice: to prevent battery discharge, do not leave the ignition key in the ACC or on position for long periods without the engine running. When starting the engine, do not race the cold engine. If the engine becomes difficult to start or stalls frequently, have the engine checked immediately. Automatic transmission. Select a shift position appropriate for the driving conditions. Shifting the shift lever. While the ignition switch is in the on position, depress the brake pedal and move the shift lever. Shift position uses shift position and functions. P. Parking the vehicle or starting the engine. R. Reversing. N. Neutral. D. Normal driving. 4. Position for moderate engine braking. 3 and 2. Position for more powerful engine braking. And L. Position for maximum engine braking. To improve fuel consumption and reduce noises, set the shift lever in the D position for normal driving. Selecting second start mode. Use the second start mode for accelerating and driving on slippery road surfaces, such as on snow. Press the second start switch. To cancel the mode, press the switch again. Downshifting restrictions. Keep the engine RPM from going into the red zone. The maximum allowable speed is as follows: downshifting, transfer position, and maximum speed mile per hour, kilometer per hour. 4 to 3 H, 86 miles per hour, 139 kilometers per hour, and L, 33 miles per hour, 54 kilometers per hour. 3 to 2 H, 58 miles per hour, 94 kilometers per hour, and L, 22 miles per hour, 36 kilometers per hour, and 2 to L H, 24 miles per hour, 40 kilometers per hour, and L, 9 miles per hour, 15 kilometers per hour. When driving with the cruise control system, the engine brake will not operate when downshifting from D to 4. See page 118. If the shift lever cannot be shifted from P, see page 368. Turn signal lever. 1. Left turn. 2. Right turn. 3. Move and hold the lever partway to signal a lane change. The left-hand signal will flash until you release the lever. And 4. Move and hold the lever partway to signal a lane change. The right-hand signal will flash until you release the lever. Turn signals can be operated when the ignition switch is in the on position. If the indicators flash faster than usual, check that a light bulb in the front or rear turn signal lights has not burned out. Parking brake. 1. Sets the parking brake. Fully set the parking brake while depressing the brake pedal. 2, 3, and 4. Releases the parking brake. Notice: before driving, fully release the parking brake. Driving the vehicle with the parking brake set will lead to brake components overheating, which may affect braking performance and increase brake wear.